Hi there, Minecraft 101 fans. Welcome back to a really exciting day of Banished Wings survival play. I am so excited to show you guys around this place. This here is my secondary base. In my first episode, since we've been back from our griefing experience, I showed you a little bit of the build at the community base, and this is my secondary base. This one is not in the same area as our community base. This is just a separate thing that I've set up, and I first of all want to show you the actual base. Let's see, where is my where's my ladder? I haven't been living here long enough to be super. This is where my enchanting table's going to go. I need to get my cows bred up again and so on. But you know what, actually, let me show you from the outside first so you can get a real feel for this thing. It's not very big because, like I said, this is a secondary base. This is not my main base. This is that's just a little room. It doesn't actually go anywhere. This is not my base that I live in most of the time. I do spend most of my time in the community base. But this is an area where I gather resources and I mine because I want to keep some of that separate from our main community base that I actually live in and keep my horses in and so on. I do have a couple horses around here. I have not built pens or anything yet. All I've got built is this. I think it's pretty darn cool myself. It's just a tower. As you can see, it's kind of like a castle out here in the middle of nowhere. I see there's a creeper over there. I'm going to try to avoid him. There's no doors. The way I just went out is my main entrance. There are no doors on the outside of the space. I mean, if somebody was to find it, wanted to break in, you could just as easily break through a wall. It's not like it's, you know, super secure, but I just thought it was cool to have it like that, to have it so it doesn't actually have a way in that's obvious, you know. So it's just kind of a neat thing. There's a secondary door down here that when I want to come out and just come over, there's a ravine over this way. There's plains biomes. This is such a great spot. I love this spot. But yeah, I have a secondary door that I can come in through. And why this base is so cool. I was very excited when I figured this out. I'm just going to go up here. I just want to show you the upstairs quick before I get too far into the, whoa, don't fall down the ladder, that would stink. You know, there's not a whole lot to it, and the only reason, I mean, this is decoration obviously with the leaves up here, but the main reason for the leaves is to keep the rain out. So when I'm on the upstairs and it's raining, and you can climb up here and I can actually walk around and, you know, I can get up here and see for miles, you know, if I want to just get my bearings and kind of see what's going on out here, what kind of mobs are spawning. I can do that. So at any rate, but the primary reason for leaves is just as a shelter thing, just to keep the rain off when I'm up here. I threw down an ender chest, so, you know, I've got my stuff up here and, you know, available. So yeah, I mean, I just love the area. It's such a pretty area. There's plains, there's a swamp biome over that way. There's a desert biome nearby. Gosh, I can't remember what direction it was in, but I found it the other day when I was out exploring. So yeah, I mean, it's everything I could possibly need is right here. And the big thing is, this is what really got me excited about this base. I built it originally just to have that secondary base that I've been talking about. And then I decided, after I found the ravine, which is over this direction, I decided to build. I thought, boy, it'd be really cool to build a railway. And my original intention was to go under the river, which is, you know, right out this door over here. It was to go out this direction and go under the river, and I had figured out all the coordinates of how to do it, and so on. So I started to tunnel down, and then I started to tunnel this way to, you know, like I said, to go under the river to get over to the ravine. And I broke through this wall, and look what I found. Holy crap. So I built this bridge across, and I tunneled down some more. And as you can see, this just goes all the way down into this ravine and right out into the mine shaft. It is just crazy, 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 crazy how cool this is. So what I'd like to do in this space, like I said, it's got to be hollowed out. I've got quite a lot of digging to do, and I'm not going to do that on camera. What I'd like to do is build not only a system that sends the minecart back up here and then dumps things out. I'm actually going to be building a sorting system and a storage room down here. So, hi Minecraft 101 fans, welcome back. I'm really excited to show you guys this. This is so cool. I have temporarily broken my railway. I've just stuck a block here to stop this chest from going up, or rather going down to the mine. As you can see, I threw some gunpowder in the chest just to demonstrate how this is going to work. And I push the chest up there, and it goes over to the hoppers, and it's going to just keep bouncing. Okay, now it stopped. As you can see, it emptied it out, and now it would head back down to the mine if I had allowed that to happen. Let's see, we break that, and we can go up here. Now we can't really get to the hopper because the way this is sealed up now. That's just my junk chest. As you can see, I prettied up my my minecart emptying room. It is about 11 o'clock where I am. I am very tired. Story of my life, right? And so I'm not probably very articulate right now. But at any rate, this is where that empties out down to, is into this chest. And as you can see, there's our gunpowder that we just had in the minecart. So that is how that's going to work. My sorting system and storage is going to come off of this chest through a transport system out here, and we're probably going to have to go down a little bit lower to accommodate the build. And I'm going to have to fill all this in and make it pretty like I did up there. Guys, I did not make up any of this stuff. I do not know anything about redstone. I'm very bad at redstone, but I followed a tutorial, and I have linked that in the description so you guys can check that out. And the tutorial that I used to build this is one that does the sorting system and also allows, it was a neat little addition that he has, that you can have this little branch off rail, so you can use the same rail for traveling, you know, into your storage or wherever. You could put that just so it went back to your base. You could really have your branch go anywhere you want it to go. So I thought that was a really cool little addition to the build. But yeah, it's a, you know, it's a very pretty build. Really, the only thing you see is this one little comparator. Yeah, that's a comparator next to the thingy, the detector rail. That's terrible. You know, and then the hoppers you can see is under the rail there, and all the circuitry is hidden behind this wall. It's only like a 7 by 3, I think, build. This whole circuit that allows the things to be dumped off into the hopper and allows for this branch off to happen it's very compact. Like I said, it's about 7 blocks by 3. And again, I will link to the tutorial so you guys can see how that works. Yeah, I was just really excited to show you guys this stuff. I'm really excited about this new base. I'm excited about our community base. I've got a lot to show you still over there. We've actually been building a lot since my introductory video that I just posted up today. So there's some really cool things that I'm really excited to show you guys. We've just really expanded, done a lot of decorating, a lot of extensive work, and I'm really just psyched to show you guys all that. And I've got another stable built. I've got horses that I'm testing just like I was at the original base, things like that. So and we'll do more adventuring too. This base here is it's way out from spawn. It's just, I mean, the other one is too, but this one I'm going to do more exploring and adventuring from this base, and I may do some at the other base as well. But so yeah, we're definitely going to have plenty to do, guys. There's so much to do in this series, and I'm so excited. Hi guys, I'm just going to have one more segment before I end this video. I just really wanted to show you guys. I obviously cut between sections and did some more work. I made my way back down here to the mine. There's our empty cart all ready to go, and we're ready to start putting stuff in it. Just do that. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta get this other one out of the way. Whoops. Oh well. Try that one more time. Let's see. Need the minecart. Oh, we gotta put the... Yeah. Let me get this situated here. We put that down. Put the... I'll just throw some dirt in there for demonstration purposes. We'll send that up to the storage area. We'll grab our other minecart and we will hop in that and go for a little ride. And as you can see, this works beautifully. Takes us all the way back up to our brand new storage area. And let's jump out of the cart. As you may recall, that other cart has gone up into the, actually I can show you where that other cart went. Right up here. And it's already emptied and gone back, but this is the beginning of the emptying system. Now you'll notice that this is not the original room that I showed you just a few minutes ago. I did have to extend this in order, there's the original room. I did do a little bit of changing. I took out that door that was over here and put up a wall. In fact, I should probably put up some more torches. But yeah, this is our original room. That's our minecart emptying room, and that's where the loaded minecart comes up. And then when I ride a minecart up, it comes up and goes around this U shape, and then goes back this way down to the storage room. And this is my little station where, you know, people carts come and drop off. And this is the sorting system. And this is where all our stuff goes after it gets dumped into the hoppers up here. Like I said, this is all the redstone and all the system. As you can see, it's got the hoppers. It filters down through, and I've labeled each one what's to go into each of these hoppers. I've got sticks. The sorting sticks like Will's is because that is how Will fills his hoppers, and then you fill with the... If there's 23 items in a hopper, it will... oops, wrong hopper. It will allow this item to pass through. But 23, how do I call it? Keeps it stable, so if you add one more than 23, that the one more will pass through. I'm not sure how it works. That's just how it was explained to me, and the sticks are just filler, is basically what it comes down to. Again, I'm going to be linking the tutorials that I used in the description, and Will, Winged Panther 73 on this server, and Mike, BanishedWingsRocks, who is the other owner of the Banished Wings, helped me put this all together. Will helped me quite a lot with the redstone because I screwed it up, you know, predictably. Even though I was following a tutorial, it didn't come out quite the way it was supposed to. My spatial recognition is really, really bad, which just means if I look at a 3D puzzle and try to replicate what I see, it doesn't. I'm not very good with that, is how I'm trying to say it, I guess. So, following a tutorial and looking at how somebody has done something on the screen and then making it happen in Minecraft, you know, it's just very difficult for me. So, like I said, Winged Panther and Mike both contributed to this build. They came in and helped me sort things out. I did extend the, I think I mentioned that already, I extended the transport system over to here just so it saved me a ton of iron, because otherwise I would have had to have this row of hoppers. This is the transport system that takes it into the sorting system, and I would have had to have hoppers all that way where I have railing, so this saved me a ton of iron doing it this way. The items filter down into this chest, and then they just continue down, as you can see, into another chest, and then again into a third chest. So each of these Each of these rows contains 3 chests, and so it gives me quite a lot of storage for each item. So basically I'm never going to run out of storage, because let's be real, I'm never going to fill up all these chests. So yeah, that's the behind the scenes redstone. Again, as I said, I will share the tutorials that I use. These are not my designs, guys. I'm not a redstoner. I'm not good at that kind of thing. This is from a tutorial that somebody who is good at redstone came up with and designed, and I just followed their design. So that's the inner works of the system, and this is the outer part of the system. Now Mike contributed all this blue carpet, made it lovely and very attractive. I am going to finish taking this wall back. You can see I kind of started to, and I just kind of left it unfinished, but I think I'm going to take it back one more layer, and that was just to make the stairs all line up nice and pretty, and make this wall. And I may do something like I did up here. As you can see, I started to do like a pattern up here. So I may do something similar to that on the wall on this side. I haven't totally made up my mind, just because I like the stone bricks, but it might be boring to have only stone bricks like that. So I have not made enough item frames yet. I still have to work on those. But each of these, as you can see, has already, I've been mining a little bit. I've not been very far yet. But as I mine, I send the mine carts up, and then you know, some of these don't have anything in them yet. Some of them have got a few things. Just depends on what the items were and how much of each item I had already gotten out of the mine. And obviously coal we've gotten quite a bit. But some things, you know, like I said, I just haven't gotten that many yet. There's wood. Not sure. Oh, I think I put the slabs in there because I was doing something and I needed space in my inventory. So yeah. Oh, we got a minecart in that one. That's odd. Well, as I said, I was working. Oh, and I missed the... Huh, that one doesn't have the stairs on it yet like it's supposed to. And I don't have any on me, so I'll fix that later on. So at any rate, I was working on this for like 2 days, and then I had some other stuff come up. Uh-oh, did I get a zombie in here? Or is he just... There's some caves in behind this wall. There's some partial caves. So I'll have to take care of that at some point too. I have to go in there and light it up so I don't get things spawning in there and being obnoxious. So yeah, that's, like I said, you know, it's still got some prettying up type of work to do, and I may do some of that on camera and just talk to you guys while I do it. That sort of thing. I haven't done a lot of that in the past. I normally do most of my building off camera because I make a lot of mistakes. And I just don't think that's much fun to watch somebody, you know, screw up a lot. So yeah, this is our sorting system and our main storage for the space. So it's pretty cool. I'm loving it, honestly. I thought this came out just beautiful. I love the carpet. I love the dark oak. I think it's going to look cool when I get all the, you know, dig out this wall and make it pretty. I used some stone slabs up on the top just for contrast and interest. And yeah, well, that's going to be our storage system. I'm really excited to get into doing some more mining, you know, over in our ravine and our mine shaft system. These are the stairs, and you'd seen these before in the earlier when I was building. But I've prettied it up a little bit, and I've made them a little bit wider. I still, again, would like to pretty this up just a little bit more. I'm still fussing around a little bit with that. But it was, by the time I got done with all that redstone, I was so done with it. And I did pretty this up a little bit. I could still take some of this dirt. I have to do, you can see the grass blocks. That's where, if I was to take that block out, it would be open. So I need to do a little bit of terraforming out there to make it so I can get rid of the dirt and make, you know, proper walls in there. So yeah, that's, you know, that obviously goes back up into the main base. I believe it's dark outside at the moment, it is. Which is probably why we're hearing zombies and things. I do want to raise up some cows over here and maybe some chickens and things just to have a better food supply. So I'll probably put in some fences at some point. I will probably keep most of my... I don't know yet. I might take some of these chests out of here because I do have the storage system downstairs. but I like having some things up here just, for easy access. I know I could build like a really fancy delivery system. I've seen people do that, but the experience I just had with this redstone tells me that that's probably more advanced than I'm ready to tackle. This is not a very advanced redstone system at all. This system here is pretty basic as far as redstoning goes, and it was really challenging for me. This literally took me 2 days. I took a complete weekend. I was on here Saturday and Sunday, and yeah, that took me pretty much both days, and that was with help. So that was with the guys coming on and saying, "Oh, you're doing that wrong. You need to do it this way," and helping me with the redstone because I had the repeaters in the wrong place in here. This relies upon repeaters and I can't think what the other things are called. These. Yeah, I can't think of the name of them off the top of my head. I know what they are. I'm not stupid. I just can't think of the name of it. So at any rate, I didn't have this set up right where it's got the this one and then it comes down and there's a repeater and then there's also a torch. I had the repeaters up a level and I didn't have like this block was down here and the repeater was sat on top of it, and that's not how it should be. It needs to be underneath and then with the redstone over it and then the torch on the front. And I don't know why, because I don't understand redstone, but that's, like I said again in the tutorial, that's how it's set up. So if I followed the directions correctly, I wouldn't have had so much trouble, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'm very excited. I think it was a challenging build, but it was also a lot of fun. And the reason you're hearing chickens is the river is right out there. It's right at the other side of this wall, so there's a couple chickens that like to hang out in the river. So yeah, that's I'm really happy with this build. I think it was fun. Like I said, it was very challenging, but it was also, it was satisfying to have it come out and actually work. So I'm really looking forward to going in and exploring the mine shafts more. I did track down another spider spawner. That makes 4 spider spawners in that mine shaft. Just grab something to eat there. So yeah, that was pretty challenging. I was carrying milk buckets with me because I kept getting poisoned, and but I've got it pretty much cleared out now and lit up, and I'm sure we'll still run into some mobs and things, but we will definitely do some mining and some adventuring and some more exploring, because there's a lot of really impressive biome around us, so we'll definitely do more of that. But I just wanted you guys to see the finished product, and I will link those tutorials in the description, and hopefully we will start having some pretty exciting new adventures in Banished Wings. So I really look forward to seeing you guys and taking you around as I explore this world a little more, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.